So the same strategy applies to radio stations. Now, with radio stations, you can actually Google a list of radio stations in the UK and abroad, and you can identify the ones that probably you may not have listened to, you may not have a favorite radio station, but it allows you to see how many people, what's their listenership, and you can go by that and also in terms of the topics that they talk about. So for me, I have been featured on BBC Radio where they were looking for a HR consultant to give their opinions on Brexit, for example. So I now have identified that for me as a go-to radio station that if I want to be refeatured, I've already identified that. So if that radio station does it, there may well be other radio stations that talk about that particular topic that I can speak about or that particular theme. So I want you to do the same thing, is identify a list of radio stations. Once again, don't need to go crazy, about 10 radio stations as we did for the podcast that you would like to be interviewed on. Or why not go for particular radio interviewers or hosts that you have built a rapport with, that you like their style of interviewing? Because there may be a particular station with a particular host and you've listened to them and you like their style, you like their delivery, you like the way that they engage with the interviewee. And that may suit you better. If that's the case, then do that. Write a list of hosts that you would love to be interviewed by. And we're going to put all of these together in a spreadsheet. So your spreadsheet will be divided in amongst the podcasts, the radio stations, and the events that you would like to be featured on. And I want you to also include contact details. What I might do is put this resource actually in the portal for you, so that the spreadsheet is there for you. So all you need to do is populate it with the information of the places that you want to be featured in. And then in the next section, we're going to look at how to be specifically featured, how to prospect, and how to get those inbound requests to speak on these stages. And that's in the next section. But now I want us to think about what is topical, what is happening in the world that you want to be a part of, what conversations are currently taking place that you want to be a part of. So let's talk about that shortly.